Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new weekly painting, and this time I'm going to explain how I will do a sea looking a base that will have like a sea theme behind. So what I did first, I cut this. This is from this part. This is the plastic from the box of the miniature. Okay, and we are going to put this to make a very smooth and surface. Okay, so we are going to glue this, and as you can see I did this shape to put it. Just you can go at the front at the back. At the end I decided to put it this at the front, so I'm using a little bit of you can use plastic glue for that, and we are going to put this here. Okay, we're going to go like that. Okay, now the next step, we are going to put the other part that is going to be like sun. Okay, so we wait that this dry, and then we are going to prepare to put the sun on the other side. Okay, next, to give a little bit of how it's called this volume, I will put a type of plaster, okay, on the other side and try to spread it out. Let me see if you can see this. This is quite a big part, but no, let's try not to put it on the miniature. And we are going to squeeze it. Okay. Let's take the excess out. This can be make thinner with water, basically. We try to go a little bit over the water. So the idea is to, of course, cover the step of the film. Okay. See? We can clean this a little bit. Something like that. Okay, and next we are going to use very thin beach sand. Okay, I don't think I can show this in camera, but I will show you a little bit. So it's that, like this type of sand. Okay, it's really thin sand, similar to what is used sometimes on the children playground. This is from beach. we have something like that. Okay, now I wait that all this device before doing anything. So we wait that this device before doing any further step. So here we have, I also have prime the miniature, so everything is on white now, and we are going to start painting the sun. So to paint the sun, I will use Ungor flesh. I want to use quite this type of ochre color. Okay, so I'm going to use not super big, but we are going to paint the sun with Ungor flesh. Okay, so I will do that, and I will be back once this is done. So this is how the sun looks like now, and the next step I will do, I will apply Seraphim Sepia as a wash. So I will take now Seraphim Sepia here, and we are going to wash it with Seraphim Sepia. Try to not put too much, but it's just to pop up the texture of the sun. So we are going to apply this. I will try to avoid that it's pulling. You can be a little bit heavier next to the water, and try to be lighter when you are far from the water. Okay. The sun becomes darker in contact with the water, so this way we will work as well this thing. But so far, and I will just apply this. Okay. On the sun to pop up the texture, and then we wait that this device. So we'll apply a little bit more now here at the next to the water. Okay, and now I wait that this dries before doing the next step. Okay, next step, I'm going to paint the water, and to do that I will use Calidor Sky and Baharo Blue. Okay, we are going to work with these two colors. I'm going to start with Baharo Blue. Okay, we may use a little bit of white later on. So this is a too big brush. So we don't need really the tail brush for that. We are going first to apply the Baharo Blue here as a base color. Okay. We can go quite, because I'm going to do white blending, so we can go quite heavy on that. Now I will put, let me take a little bit here. We are going to put a little bit and then mix it. And we want is that it's too dark. No. We start mixing it. Okay. We want to make this gradient. And you don't need to be uniform as in other cases. Here you can be more you can have some parts more dark than others, and be a little bit more I will say a little bit, and now we go like that. Okay, like that, and now we mix it. Try to be lighter. Maybe Calidor Blue was a little bit dark, but it will give a nice contrast. So you can go there, and then as you can see, as the paint was still fresh and I go with quite a lot of water, it mixed quite nicely. Okay. you can have, and here you don't want to see brush strokes, but you can have some parts darker than others, something like that. I'm just going to do a final touch. I will take white. Here you have to be very careful with the white. Very thin, so we'll put it here. Very thin, and I will go just next. Okay, now we can put a little bit of Bahar blue. The Bahar blue is really thin from the pot I had to mix it with water because it was drying, and now it's sometimes too thin. But this is what you want to do. Okay, here we have. And we have almost everything done. So the only thing I will do now is I will try to make the sun even lighter. If you see the sea sun can be quite light. So I'm going to take bleach balm, okay, or Screaming Skull, sorry, it's called, you know the old name, Screaming Skull. And we are going to wash. And here you have two options. You can keep, I will keep the sand next to it depends a little bit on the beach and where you go, but normally the sand that is next to the water can be darker, as this happens a lot on the Mediterranean Sea. So I'm going to really emphasize more the bleach balm on the sand that is far from the water. Okay. Something like that. Sorry. We are going to put more here and less next to the water. Next to the water I will leave it darker. And I go lighter and lighter. Okay, I do. And because this have a lot of texture, because of course we have the texture of the sand we put before, this will give this nice gradient here. And yeah, and this is a very easy way to do this type of beach looking base. I think was quite interesting to do that. I wait now to do the last step, so I need to wait that this dries and I will come to do the last step. This is how the base looks like at the end. Okay, now this is completely dried, and the final touch is to put hard coat. Okay, gloss varnish. You can use from any brand. And so I take brush. We're going to apply this over the water. We can also apply at least a little bit on the sand, because the sand will be a little bit brighter where the water is touching. Okay, and we keep it. You can. Okay, we wait that this dry, and I will show you the final result once it's dry. So now the varnish has dry, and here you have how it looks like. Let me see if I zoom in a little bit, but I think it's quite clear, and I think the base is looking quite nice. So this is going to be the base for this Indonet hero that I'm going to do. This Indonet Deep King guy, I don't remember the name. Let me check, I have here the name. The Isharan Soul Render. Okay. So I'm going to, this is going to be the tutorial that I will do once I finish with this guy that I'm doing the tutorial right now. Okay, so that's all for this week. So I hope you have liked, and if you have a Ethernet army, maybe this is the idea that you can get. Just as a reminder, you can put some additional things like sea, I don't know, corals or something like that if you want, or I don't know, shells or anything that is sea related to add on the base. But I will check first before doing any other thing on the base. I prefer to paint the miniature and see how it looks like when everything is painted. We have the rock and other stuff, but this will be explained in the painting tutorial of this guy. So that's all for this tutorial. I hope you find this week interesting, something different. I think I never did this type of water looking type of bases. And that's all for now. So as usual, thanks a lot for watching. See you later. Bye.